Greeting. How is everybody today? Organize a few things. Good. That's a dog, Mom. Always watch. And you'll be joining today. Not for this game, but for the game afterwards. Today, I am starting off with some Ground of Aces. I've been meaning to play for a little while. I'm going to have to get into it. I've got a couple of games I need to be playing soon. This is one of them. And in a little under 2 hours. All right. Zip. Frog is out. Are you happy now? And in a couple of hours, we'll be jumping into some Grounded 2. I believe it'll be Kenshin, myself, Dogmom, and Necro. Hoping that'll be good, because I very much enjoyed number one. Checking to see, have the option to have the music playing when you don't have it's no actual music playing at all right now. But whatever. But yeah, we're gonna be jumping into Grounded 2, and I'm kind of excited for it because I very much enjoyed 1. See how like. But first, I actually have a couple of tasks to do in this game. They're fairly simple ones. I have to find the dog that's just randomly roaming around the base and get one of the crew to pet it. And the other attempt is to start a band, essentially. So I have to get 3 crew members playing instruments at the same time. I have to remember to clip those. Let's see how we go. I've never actually played this game myself, but I have watched someone else play quite extensively about a month ago. I did not realize they had second map up. Cool. Assume that was the original. Location, Denmark beacon, EP is. I don't know the difference between these two. I guess they're just maps. Let's just start off with Lickfield. Why there's no little confused as to why there's no sound. Oh, all right, never mind. Game's fine. Just had some paper sounds in. Actually, still a lot quieter than I expected it to. That could have been a better start. It's not actually my affiliate anniversary. I don't know why Twitch thinks that it is an anniversary. I think it's technically my streaming anniversary, the first time I ever streamed. But I already had my affiliate anniversary. It was last month. Like I already have 12-month badge up. As you can see on my team there. Been there for a month. Don't know why Twitch thinks that it's a whole another month later. This would actually be the 13th month as of tomorrow. No, as of tonight. Technically speaking. At about 10 o'clock, I think it was. Can't turn the music up while I'm on this screen, which is annoying. Welcome, Commander. You have been allocated a plot of land that just got totally bombed, apparently, to build up a new RAF airfield. Supplied you with a ground crew and a shipment of starter resources, which is nice because it would kind of be screwy if I had to do it from scratch. Absolute scratch. Establish your airbase capabilities. We will continuously supply you with weekly resource shipments. You will. War supplies are currently in high demand. They're essentially saying that I've got to complete certain jobs, and if I do, I get all my resources. If I fail at some of them, I don't get all of my resources, and I have to just make do. Critical for air-based capabilities. Well, I mean, the most important thing is going to be a runway. Parking spots, because you got to put the plane somewhere. And sleeping quarters for the pilots. It also, not that it mentions the crew, but the crew as well. Crew want to sleep as well. They're not just like up all day and all night. The base commander, the morale of your people is critical for success. It's your usual, what is it called? Colony management system. Got to make sure everyone's happy, fed and slept well and whatnot. I mean, most colonies I play, they have it better off than I do in real life, so shouldn't be too difficult. Once you establish your airbase capabilities, you will receive regular flight missions and weekly orders. That's the weekly order requirements, is like you have to do a certain amount of orders to get your supplies in. And I think I can pause the game. Yes, good. So after being bombed out, you start off with nothing, just a bunch of land and a few crew. Apparently those crew like to be inside each other. I think I've seen a skit of people walking like that. And yeah, the game starts you off with a toilet, which is interesting because it never used to, and people would forget to make a toilet. I actually feel like you're not supposed to start off with anything. They must have changed it up. A damaged car. I think it's a little more than damaged. I think that's officially fucked. Right there. I don't know why the music doesn't play, so I'm just going to play my own music instead. Which today is going to be Egyptian EDM. Because that's what I went with. Don't question it. So yeah, let's see if I can remember where everything is. That's the event log. I think that's the plane stuff. There's the crew. I don't need to read that. This is your standard colony survival priority system, much like you would see in things like RimWorld. Don't think you have much control over it overall, though. Just the usual 1, 2, 3 options. Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize that they have different titles now. So you got a medic, field engineer, and 2 field mechanics. That's cool. There's the schedule. Again, same as RimWorld. You can schedule them to work and to sleep and whatever. But it's kind of a one size fits all type thing from what I can tell. Everybody has the same schedule. And I'm going to leave it as is. Won't do the airplane shop just yet. There's your list of problems. Not looking great. I don't know what that one is. I think that's defenses like ground to air defenses. I don't actually know where the other. It's probably this thing right here, which I can't click on. Current task. Kill. Yeah, me too, man. I don't actually know what that one is. Obviously got energy and happiness. Thought you could see more information than just that. First thing it does is just dump your resources on the ground, and I think, yeah, this has the same kind of setup as, again, as RimWorld. It's got a lot of similarities. Being exposed to the sky means that it starts falling apart. So we need to put it somewhere. And I think, I don't actually know if you can build here, but I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, walls, doors, floors, and roofs. You got to put them all on there. And you can make them out of different material. But I think we're only going to have tarp to start off with. Buildings. Building. Okay, yeah. So you got buildings and you got hangars. I think I'm going to go with a simple building right here. Um, 72 squares. It's probably good enough, right? Let's make it a little bigger. We'll make it 80. I like that. We'll pop in a top door right here. There was a problem with this game and roofs, but I don't know if it's still an issue or not. Top floors apparently. Then I should be able to put on a top roof. Yes, like that. Is that correct? Nope. Why didn't that include that part of the wall? Weird. Roof. Cancel. I don't actually know if you can tell it to do roof only. No. So it kind of just, not the best building system, but it is what it is. Walls. Let's try this again, shall we? This time with filling. Doors. Door. About there. And the roof starting here and going to there. That's definitely covering it all, right? Yes. Yeah, they need to have the ability to select multiple layers. They should just get straight to work on that. And I think I have to assign it as an area, right? Yeah. This is essentially the same as stockpiles in RimWorld. And you only have 3 of them. Storage, gardening, and safety. safety for when you get attacked by air raids, because that happens. I need to build another bed. Looks like they've had extra wide doors here. Game looks like it's chugging along a little bit too. I don't know what the deal is there. Especially when I'm moving around. Maybe it's... Nope, it's definitely when I'm moving around. It is an early access game, I believe. Yep. So, to be expected, see if I can fix the chuggies. Dun, 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 dun. Just got an overall quality value, and I don't really want to change it below medium. You can see it chugging along there, though. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe that's probably intentional. That's time passing by. I'm supposed to be doing all of this instead of building this, but I kind of want to do it this way. And I think I'm probably just going to build the first airstrip over the top of where they had the original. It's not under buildings, it's under runways. Now, the way the runways work is you've got different tiers of runway, and you have to have the right level tiered runway for the planes. So the smaller planes can go on a tier 1. The larger ones need higher tiered runways. What constitutes the type of runway is what it's made out of and how large it is, both length and width. In this case, size does matter. So, about to tell us right here. So yeah, length, width, and material are the requirements for tier level. It'll tell you when you're trying to create it though. So airstrip right now. Or guess you don't select it that way. I think I'm gonna go right here. So now you get this. Now that I'm holding the button down, tells you what the tier is going to be. You can select the type after you've made the size. So I would need it to be a certain width and a certain length for tier purposes. So that's almost a tier 1. Needs to be slightly longer. Even though that says tier 1, technically it's not. That is perfectly tier 1. Made of dirt. Runway tier, higher tiers make for better planes, however. They're just telling you it might be easier just to build a whole new runway when you want a higher tier. Because sometimes you want the lower tiered ones still. Yeah. It's good to have. I got it. I could change here what it's made out of. And you do have to collect this material or request it from base. Sand is probably the easiest one to get. There's these sand pits right here you can collect from. Hey, Targos. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the tier 1 2-month resub. I appreciate it. Yeah. It is going to mention that it's my affiliate anniversary. I don't know why it does that because I already had one. It was last month, not this month. They seem to do it at the end of the month, the 12th month, which I find is a bit strange. Technically, it's the 13th month is when they do the day. Well, the day of the 13th month. Concrete, I think, is sand and something else. Might be water and something. You have to make a lot of it because there's water there. I don't know about tarmac or steel tarmac because I haven't seen a person get beyond there yet. But that airstrip should be good. They have to actually go out and build it, even though it's already dirt. This here has to be dug up properly. I think the rest is fine. Which I don't think they'll do until after they finish building this, and that's okay. I need to build a single bed. So what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to adjust the building. I'm going to make that. That's a floor. Try using the right one. That a wall. And that a window. To the windows to the walls. Then I'm going to go to objects and it's going to tell me the same thing of all the different objects you can use. I already know. Sleeping. We want bed. Rotate is I don't know why rotate didn't work on R, but okay. Weird. That way. Those are always nice to have. I may as well throw one of those in here as well. The directional the right way. Jack a car out for junk. What? You mean at work or? I'm confused. Yeah, that'll count for the one bed I need. I'm not out of tarp already, am I? I might already be out of tarp, which is kind of a problem. They're gonna make that for work, yeah. I wasn't quite sure. I had to double check. Hey, there's the dog. How doth you pet's the dog. I'm gonna zoom right in for this. Leslie, pet the dog. Make said dog happy. Happy dog. Check mark, whatever that's about. Happy dog. I actually had to do that for a dare drop, so specifically making sure to do that. You're about to run past. What are you doing? Current task chill? No, pet dog. The dog's over there, my guy. Here. I mean, sure. Air petting, that works. All right. Finish that. I need to build a small. Doesn't actually matter which one, but small will be the easiest. And I'm going to build it. Yeah. I'm going to build it right there. That requires 40 wood, I think that is. Planks. I don't even know if we have. I hope we do. They're supposed to be... That's not supposed to show. Not available. Okay, so it always shows if it hasn't actually built the roof. Alright then, whatever. I'm going to need... I see. I mean, if family wanted to give me property, I wouldn't say no. But none of my family have property. Okay, workbenches. We need a bunch of things, honestly. We have some food in there. Also, I just realized we do have planks, but I don't think we have enough planks. 37 and we need 40. 120 rations, so we're probably good for that. Workbenches. We need a saw station. And I'm pretty sure these are fine to just have outside. So... that needs logs, however. Which we don't have, but we can collect ourselves. How do we do this? Also, I think I forgot to set this as a storage, didn't I? That might be the reason they're having a whinge. Now it's probably going to work a bit better. Yeah, there they go with the planks. Not terraforming, harvest. So harvesting, and you can just harvest pretty much anything. I'm going to harvest these trees. I don't know how much you get per tree, to be quite honest. I think I want to build here, though. I don't know what yet, but something. Yes, I said log. And if you need to, you can go right here when you need to drop a log. Yeah, you have to have a toilet, and it has to be a enclosed toilet. I don't like pooping out in the open. Harvest some of those too. I'm pretty sure everyone's just set to do whatever at the moment, which is fine. The dog's just wandering through the base. That's fine. Dog, you're allowed to wander wherever you want. Speaking of dogs, I am planning on playing the Animal Shelter tour game sometime within the week, I hope. I'm hoping that next time I'll have people join me, but I don't know yet. Ooh, mushrooms. Mushroom, mushroom. It takes them a hell of a long time to cut a freaking tree down, doesn't it? Was that taking them like out at about an hour or so? Where's the schedule button? I've already forgotten. There it is, schedule. They've only got a couple hours left before they stop work for the day. I need prioritize bringing that. Prioritize bringing that. Apparently I can't do that. Exactly. Also, zip. Frog is now out. Are you happy? I wish this game had frogs hopping around. That'd be cool. Like if you went over to, where was that pond? Went over to this little thing here, just have like a little froggy hopping along. That'd be pretty cool. Alright. So can we chop? 13 logs. We probably already had the logs and I just wasn't paying attention. One frog tuber. Are you talking about beetle? The only one I know that technically counts as a frog. So half the time, I don't think he's even got a model up. I need 3 more planks to finish that off. I think that even pipe. Did I make a mistake here, or are they just not finishing that? Definitely finished, right? Why does it not look like it? Maybe I need to have the parking spot first. I don't know. And now they stop working for their leisure time, which means first day was kind of a bust. But our overall base morale is still going good. I mean, is a toad a frog, technically? I don't actually know if toads are frogs. Or they're just similar. It might be. They both croak, they do. They're both... if you put a toad and a frog next to each other, and I didn't know that a frog and a toad were supposed to be different, I would assume that they're the same thing, just one's larger than the other. Ow. Smack my hand on the tablet. There's a lot of creatures in the world like that, though, that look similar, but aren't even like the same species, even if they look the same. Like they're not even the same family. Lazy mofos. Half their job done. I can speed up time now because they're just going to be asleep. Can't do anything while they're sleeping. Dog wanders around freely though. There's a number of buttons make the time go fast and slow. And that's day 2. I have to expand like where they can sit and stuff, because they like to be able to sit whilst doing their leisure stuff, as opposed to these guys who are just standing in the building. Need another workbench for tarp. I'm gonna need more tarp because apparently I've used it all. That needs to be placed indoors and needs machinery. So I guess I just have to hope that, like, this is all deteriorating still because there's not enough roof. I just hope that it gets finished soon. I actually just realized I don't think I have enough tarp to finish this bed. Yeah, that needs tarp as well. Eat. And I need the bed. Yeah, that's why I haven't got the planks. I need the bed to get the resources in. No, I technically don't. I can fail the first week of orders and still get all of my requisitions in. I already know this because it's seen someone else play it. They're all just standing around at the moment because there's only like one tree left. Could have someone harvesting that. I think there's a closer one anyway. Or like cutting this stuff down. They can also collect water. Like I can say harvest that, I think. Which gets used in gardening as well as in cooking and everything. But I'll need another building for that. Okay. Here's the workbench. I put in an order and I say... probably that one. And we'll just go with what, like 20 planks? So that'll just produce until there's 20. You missed 2 of mine, or I've missed 2 streams? Because I know I've missed a few streams. I was unwell for a bit there, and I wasn't able to do it. I've actually been unwell quite a bit this last month, sadly. But normally have gonna put a door there. I'd normally have streamed a lot more than I have. I'll put a door there as well. Apparently costs tarp, which is weird because you're literally putting a hole in the existing tarp. Just so they can just travel directly between there and there. I think I can scrap this car as well for metal. Like I can do that and someone will come out and get it. I can also, I just realized I could also have gotten rid of that wood because it's all destroyed. Old fence. That'll get me planks as well. Should have done that instead of building this. It is what it is. Do I have machinery? I have electronics. I don't have... I have bean seeds as well. I don't have any actual machinery. Oh, so that's machinery? No, that's repair parts. That'll be finished shortly. I don't know what the deal is with this. I assume it's fine. I don't know why that has a line under it and these two don't. Once that's done, I'll see. If this is still not built, I'll rebuild it. Maybe move it across one more. Kind of need tarp, but I don't really have anywhere to get it from. Bunch of water there. Not have water set to store in here. Everything is in there, but water doesn't really get stored. Okay, whatever. That up. Hey, frog. And he gets a mood boost from watching frog. Frog. So there are frogs, we just can't physically see it. I'm glad they actually had that mentioned. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's built. I didn't even notice that was ticked. Need to be able to build that bed. Don't think I want to pull up anything, but I may have to. I don't even know if destroying them gets the material back. Either way, time to order a ship. 40 minutes in and I'm finally getting a ship, a plane I should say. Time to order a plane. In a airplane game. This is mostly just saying that there's 3 things that are important: your runway tier, your parking spots, and your victory points. Your runway tier obviously depend, like it's going to limit what we can pick from. That's tier 1, tier 2, tier 2, tier 3, and 4 and 5. The Gloucester, I actually have a fancy skin for, I believe. Or no, it's this one. I have that skin for it. You have to have the parking spots. I have 1 parking spot free. And some of them, not these two, some of them need victory points. Victory points you get for succeeding in a mission, and you spend them. They're a currency. So it costs a lot of points to get one of these. Normally you only have this one available, but I have the pre-war one available as well because pre-order. I think I'm going to go with the pre-order. The pre-war. They're exactly the same. This one just has a different skin. Pretty sure. I'm going to get that. And then wait for it to come and land. I don't know why that's not showing up as completed. Like they've got ropes around them still. Why? I don't have the cheats on or anything. I don't need them on. Did that actually order? Select a plane to inspect an order. Yeah, so I did. I guess it's just going to take time to turn up. Here it comes. I can hear it. I'm just going to drive through the trees. Sure, why not? Marvelous. Gonna land, and then the pilot's going to get out and be very disappointed that he hasn't got a bed. I may have to see if I can, like, destroy that chair or something. Oh, I didn't realize there were liquid storage like that. That's cool. Okay, I think something might be bugged out here because that's still saying I haven't... Oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. So there's a bug. It says you've got to order the Gladiator Mark 1. It doesn't count the Gladiator Mark 1 pre-war. So I just took up my 1 spot with the wrong plane. Oh, irritating. All right. What I can do, however, is build another one right there. Does require 40 planks, which we already have. We have 53. I can just hit that, or apparently not. All available projects assigned. I guess because they're already sending people out. And the next plane spots I'm going to put are probably on this side. Because they don't seem to care if the planes are in the way. They'll run across the runway anyway. And I'm going to have to harvest more logs. So I may as well take these out. Harvest the mushrooms too for fun. But they should prioritize building this anyway. Bloop, bloop. And then the last guy. And then I'll order the other gladiator. I thought they'd fixed that. I thought they'd done an update that had fixed it, but I guess not. And that needs... How much? 5 tarp. Bye. I don't know if doing that is going to even get me the resources I need. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I'm just going to wait. I think if I get the right plane up, I'll still be good. Because the next shipment comes in 3 days anyway. I mean, it'll have tarp in it. And the buildings I build over here will be made out of wood, probably. Do, 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 do. Yeah, because I can't make it out of bricks. Make it out of planks. Is that Futurama? You mean the music? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. The music I'm actually playing is a Egyptian EDM. Oh, what the hell's that guy doing? A guy, you're stuck. What are you doing? Zoidberg. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, that's right. I gotta buy Gladiator, request plane. There we go. Apparently it just skipped the extra bed. Okay, cool. I need more beds anyway, because I now have more crew than I have slots for them. There's 10 crew, and I only have... How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. That'll be the 10th spot there. No kitchen, not enough beds. No metalworks bench. That's going to get built next anyway, I think. I need to harvest 5 trees. Oh, that's a good thing I'm already harvesting trees. Built that. I didn't need to build a radio because it was already here. Sounded like Zoidberg in the beginning. I wasn't paying attention. I listened to this quite a bit though, so I'll probably hear it again soon. Craft 5 sets of planks. I don't have to worry about that because that'll be automatic. As I'm going to build a building over here. That's going to be the kitchen mess hall type situation. In fact, I might build a kitchen here and medical behind it. Perhaps. Perchance. If I go with planks. This road's kind of shite. Here. I make it... I don't really know what size I need for a kitchen. Might make it that big, and if I want to make it larger, I can extend it out a little more. Actually, I'll probably put the kitchen on this side because of the storage being there. That way they don't have to travel as far. Or I can put storage in here for food. Either way, wooden door, right. Actually, double door right there. Sounds good. We'll also go with wooden flooring. I'm not going to bother with the roof just yet. I'll let them build that first. They're going to do their thing, being that it's the end of the day again. I'm going to need lots of wood though, so I'm going to set all of this to be harvested. Probably that as well. Speed up time. While I'm here, social objects, machinery and luxury goods. Ugh. So I need to build that and that. And I don't actually know what the third item's gonna be. Maybe someone just sings if two people are playing instruments. I need to start up a band, essentially. I need to have three crew members playing instruments at once. Up they get, doing their leisure thing. I haven't had any problem with base morale. That's been pretty good so far. I say that, but I also haven't been checking on the crew at all. I've also kind of just left them to do their own thing. Those guys do airplane maintenance, which is ironic because, I mean, you have field mechanics for that. They craft and repair when they're not flying, of course, and labor. The cook is obviously going to be set to doing cooking first. Thankfully, they kind of give you a good range of crew to start with. When this game first came out in its early access, there was only like 3 types of crew, and they didn't really do anything on their own. It's that's the dock, I think. No, it's the cook. The cook looks weird because he's in completely white gear and everyone else is in dark gear. Go. Yeah, look at me go. Totally not barely surviving here. This building's going to take forever, but I want a proper kitchen set up. It might be kitchen and recreation, but then I have to be sitting outside. Oh, I didn't realize that you have safe asleep. That's interesting. I haven't gotten any missions yet. I guess that comes after the next 2. Yeah, that's done. Define storage zone. Own a sheltered storage. Yeah, about that. You know what? Cancel the door. Cancel the roof. Cancel the roof. Destroy the roof. Wait, what? How did the roof just get a roof? What? That's a bug. The roof's also not disappearing. That's a problem. I don't think I marked anywhere in the storage as be destroyed. Yeah, that's a problem. See, that the roof's gone on that one. The roof's still there, and yet it's not finished. I think I might have to clip that and send it to him in feedback. I guess I have to technically destroy this roof. But I don't actually know how to destroy the roof, as it's not actually there. Like, I can click through it, no problems. Cancel destruction. So I did actually click something to be destroyed. So I have no idea what it was. Now the roof won't go away, even though it's not there. Yeah, hopefully they program in a way to select things on the z-axis. That, I guess that's technically the x-axis, isn't it? The up down. That guy really likes looking at frogs. I may have to rebuild this entire building anyway, so I'm not that fussed. I might have to make it out of wood. I also need to define a gardening zone. You know what? I think I will rebuild the storage. I kind of wish that I could move the whole thing around, like... See, the problem is if I build storage over here, they still dump it over here for some reason anyway. But I would like to build a storage building right here next to the kitchen. I might do that, in fact. They're going to be a while building this kitchen space up, though. There we go. Now I have a mission. So, it's an urgent mission. This is your interface to respond to flight missions. Yep. Becoming capability types and difficulties. Some missions require certain types of planes with certain capabilities. They all have a difficulty, and you need to put the right pilot slash plane in for each mission, and it gives you like I think it's a percentage value, or maybe not, of whether or not it'll succeed. Yeah, percentage. So, this is just a routine recon mission, and that's what you need. So it needs a recon skill. Luckily, the plane and pilots we have plenty of recon. We only need 5 to 25. They both have over 25 minimum. So I can send either of them and they'll be fine. That guy's very confident. +2 on capability check. And he's in a great mood. I don't know what this button's about. So that's his plane that he's in. So that's his plane code. I don't know what the plane code means, but we have that. Yeah, I don't see a difference between the planes. I don't know why they have different code. Maybe that's just like their U5, and that's plane O, and that's plane B. I don't know. Either way, they're both exactly the same planes. They have the same values, which I think are only these ones. The only difference is these, and because neither of them have gone anywhere, the only thing that should be different is their integrity, because one of them's been around longer by 1%. And they actually need to maintain their planes themselves, or have the field mechanics maintain it. And of course you have to fuel them up. I'm going to send David Kane because he's having such a great freaking day. And there's a 97% success rate, which is kind of ridiculous considering he's well over the requirement, and he's kind of a kick-ass mood today. So he's got a +4 capability check. If I actually, that's his 97. If I put the other guy, Nigel, in, it's only a 96 because he doesn't have the extra happy bonus, essentially. But +4 is apparently 1% for this. It also tells you how much fuel is required. It's not going to be much of an issue. It's going to be -20 out of 205. The risk is 5%. Doesn't actually. Sometimes it'll tell you what the consequences are if you fail. This time it doesn't, but that's okay. Now David should run off to his plane, and yeah, off he goes. Now what? I think I'm going to build a wooden wall Right here. How big did I make that one? It was like 120 or something. Yeah. See, I kind of want to make it another large one like that. Yeah, screw it. Why not? Make some bad choices. Wooden doors. A wooden door here. A wooden door there. I kind of regret the setup I have now. It'll be fine. That's going to take a lot of wood, so I'm just going to have to wait for them to do it. It's probably going to take them days to do. I need a kitchen and like a storage slash workshop. I'll probably put a wall across here and have this be the workshop space. Ooh. Then again, I could make this the workshop and storage, and that could be the kitchen and rec room. Success! Yeah, his performance was way over the target. Really didn't need to worry. I get a victory point for that. I get plus 10 base confidence and plus 5 mood boost, which I think it goes to him. And then you'll see him come and land in a second. How much food do we still have? Plenty? Yeah, still. There he is. So I think he's got like a huge move boost. Shivers. David Shivers Kane. I feel like I should be playing Ed Sheeran Shivers song. No, I've decided I'm going to make that the storage room. Probably a workshop on this side. Or maybe I'll make the workshop there and the storage here. Kitchen here and rec room there. A bit further away from here than I would like. But then if I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to put the garden over here. I'll turn this area here into a big barracks or something. I'm going to need more wood, aren't I? Got wood? I need it. I just realized this pond is drained, needs to refill. Right across the top. So this is the weekly report, and if you fail, like you have to do a certain amount of missions, and if you fail doing what is required, you don't get your full shipment. So the first week is kind of a gimme, you get the free stuff anyway. It's all good. I only had one mission anyway. Yeah, I don't know. If you get strikes as well, which can be problematic. After 3 strikes, the game's over, I believe. So, in later ones, when you have a better base, you can actually request different items, like more items. I think you can swap out 2 items in a shipment as well. But we're going to get 10 fuel, 10 repair parts, 40 food rations, and 100 metal. I thought I got harp as well, but apparently not. That's a problem. Good thing that I'm rebuilding this building over here. I thought there was plenty of tarp, and the fact that there isn't is kind of a worry. But it's fine. Where is the... Those are where the missions are. There should be a spot where I can actually see That's the standing. Ah, that's where the shipment is in here. So if I fail to meet the quote, I get a strike, 3 strikes, and you get closed down. Yeah. Yeah, so at the moment, those 2 shipments are unavailable until I fill up the quota, the requirement. Those don't count. And then as you level up, you get more slots. I don't know what the difference is with these though, because I've never actually seen it get that high. Not enough chairs. Can I build regular chairs? Those are only tarp. Yeah. See, I'm planning on building a whole indoor social area with wooden chairs once I build the building, but I've got to get the building in first. Sleeping, wall decorations. The wall decorations and that do actually matter. They add mood bonuses. I think we don't have any at the moment. Some of them require things like machinery or luxury stuff, or intel in that case. But some are just planks. Like that doesn't do anything. It's just a hanger. That's just planks, but it gives you the play darts for a crew. When they do, they get a +10 mood boost. So why the hell wouldn't you? Of course, I'm gonna pull this entire building down at some point, so I'm not actually doing it yet. In fact, I'm probably going to build part of the room here and then another section there. So it'll be two rooms after I pull this building down because I built that. That's the problem with an existing base, is you kind of got to shuffle parts around if you want to use the same space. I think the other map actually starts with a completely blank area and you have to choose the building. What are you doing? You're lucky you're the pilot and it doesn't really matter. I don't think getting rid of trees is a bad thing, particularly. Clay pits, that's how you make the stones. So you need clay and sand. Make concrete, I think, and bricks. But at the moment, I just want to get a wooden building up. I should start playing the game in a higher speed because not much is going on. I need to define a garden. I think I'm going to define that over here. Gardening zone. Do a 10 by 10 zone. 10 by 10? No, we'll do a 10 by 4. Either seeds or food. How long it takes to grow and how many seeds food it will yield varies greatly by plant. So that'll get you the seeds and that'll get you the food. And I guess you need to have both. And I have something. What did I have? Beans. I have bean seeds and herbs. So I put in beans here. I don't actually have enough bean seeds for that. But then if I build another gardening zone next to that, and I make that the bean seeds, that should be good. In fact, I kind of don't want that yet. Changed my mind. I bought that one. Plant that one. That'll get me 200 bean seeds. I don't know why that gave me less. Did I make it a different size? Oh, it's missing one slot right there. Mustn't be usable area. What I'll do then, can I cancel this? No, can I destroy it? I remove, there we go. Remove that. So that's the seeds, 200 seeds right there. Also just realized I need a door right here. So they can go straight out and collect the stuff, because that's going to be the storage area, including for the beans. Well, probably. I might change things up later. I know what a safety zone is. But if I build another growth there, and it's bean food, that should be good. But I need the seeds for the other stuff, so at the moment I'm going to just leave that empty. Whoever's assigned to gardening, the cook apparently, he's going to come over and start planning ahead. Oh, I see. He actually builds the ground first. And then he has to plant. And they are going to do that one. I actually don't want you to do that yet, so remove that. Cancel deconstruction. Whatever. You'll be fine. And we have a mission. A light fighter intercept. This one requires fight. And I don't actually think either of them are doing great with that. I think the value is the chance of how much they could lose. So they're going to lose that much fuel, 40. They could lose that much in health. Yeah. So I don't know. I probably want to send him again. Because for whatever reason, he's got 2 points more. I can actually send both of them, I believe. And it'll get me a 98. So that's what I'll do. I'll send them both. The problem is if I send them both, then I get another mission. I can't do that mission. But I need the 98% because 56 or whatever it was just isn't going to cut it. Why is that wall missing? Did I cancel that by accident? Nope, it's there. It's just weird. Wasn't showing. And it takes a very long time to build things. Even though I've got a lot of logs. How much planks do you get out of a log? One wood gets 5 planks. That's not bad. And I'll move that building, that table over here probably. Somebody's unhappy. What's going on here? That must be something that's falling apart because there's no roof. Nothing I can do about that, sorry. Target's eliminated. Think we may have won. Yay, we won. Happy, happy joy. Now if you go into the HQ, it'll say that we got a successful mission. We need... There's actually no requirements for this week. I think you just need to get all 4 of these filled up. And then you get the full shipment. Meow, meow. Why are you... Oh, I don't think they have any energy. They're tired as hell. Alright guys, go eat and sleep. You do your thing. The problem is both their times they've gone out for a mission have been at night, so they haven't gotten their sleep at night. Which is not good for them having to do another mission soon. But I really need this building finished. Have I put a roof on this thing yet? I haven't, have I? I don't know why that graphical issue keeps happening too. I have to say though, it's a pretty fun game, even though nothing's really happened for me so far. It's kind of got the same vibes as RimWorld, which I love RimWorld, so I actually love RimWorld so much I'm tempted to get it, actually get it on my own account instead of playing it on my brother's all the time. Play it on stream occasionally. That's how much they got done in an entire day. Crazy. I need to find a storage zone for trash. That's a good point. I probably should have one of those already. Storage. Trash can be over here next to the pooper. That whole area. Turn all of that off. And just trash. There we go. Trash selected. Now, anytime they have trash, they should take it over there and dump it. And it should deteriorate and just disappear, I think. Morale's going up massively because the pilots are sleeping. Even though one of them can't sleep in a bed. Don't ask me where the hell he's been. Exactly, the trash man. You know what annoys me is I know that quote and I can't think of where it's from. I want to say it's Always Sunny, but it might be something else entirely. But I am the trash man. I'm gonna eat the garbage though. I thought it was. You know, I haven't actually seen Always Sunny either. I've only ever seen clips of it. I've seen a lot of clips though, to the point where I kind of feel like I should have watched it by now and just never got around to doing it. Maybe one day, maybe. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a mission. So I don't have to do it straight away either because I've got 4 hours, but I think this is a simple recon by the looks of things. I think it'll be fine to send them. Though there is a good chance that you can lose 80% of the health, or 80 out of 100. But this guy is loving life. And I have to admit, David Kane, yeah, let's get you going. Look, 99%, he's got no problems. I'm not going to send the other guy because, honestly, I might need him for another mission. Off you go, David. Go check out that rainy spot. Wind is picking up. Taking measures to avoid a storm. Okay. So down here where the log is, they actually have like a little running story going on. But the story is not always very accurate. Right now it's talking about him, David, flying. And the problem with the storm is he might actually get caught in the storm, and that's where you'll get the damage. But he made it. What is that? Maneuverability. So the maneuverability of the plane was 35 and it needed to be at least 13. So that was a lucky success. And he's now an experienced pilot, so he gets even more points. I like that. I like when they get growth. This shit's still deteriorating. I don't want to build the roof now, but I want to wait till they've gotten the walls up. Crazy. Not entirely sure what I said there because I wasn't paying attention, but I'm sure it's justified either way. Yeah, they're not going to even get the walls up before the end of the day, I don't think. They almost got the beans done for the the growth. The sowing of the beans. I know words. I don't word good. Look how long that. It's taken like 3 days to build it with an entire crew. They are slow. Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain about getting growth. Yep. That's not even roofed yet. But once I've got a roof on this, I'm going to put the storage over here. In this section. Pull that entire building down. Actually get that bed going so that guy can sleep. And then I don't know. I'll have that task finished, so we're getting there. I've only done 2, haven't I, yet? I need 2 more, but now that I've done half the missions, I've got the other 2 shipment options. So normally it says there's a requirement of like half the missions completed or something for it to count. And then I can actually change what I get here. So if I don't need metals, for instance, I can swap that for planks or something. Honestly though, I would actually don't know if I can swap these out. Oh no, I can. What are these? That's an anti-aircraft gun, searchlight, and a radio tower. You can build your own AA guns, I'm pretty sure. Maybe you can't. Maybe you have to actually order them in. And yeah, if I need something immediately, I can order it in. Though honestly, not sure I need anything right now, urgently. I need to get to upgrading to a new airstrip soon. But I don't think I really need... How much metal do I have? 190. Could probably do some pre-planning. Kitchen needs a bit of metal, but that's fine. Brick station needs metal, I've got it. Same with that one. Even the metalworks workbench needs... you can make your own... It needs machinery, but you can make your own... Oh no, that's what you can produce from it. Make your own materials from... I don't know where you get metal from, to be honest, but from the environment instead of having to order it in. Most of these work table stuff needs metal though. I wonder why you need a herb dryer. Oh, I get it. So we convert the herbs into medicine and I guess luxury goods as well. Cool, cool, cool. I like. Can't see what they actually are. Outdoor, social, sleeping. I think social had some metal requirements too. That's electronics. Can't make these out of anything else, can I? No. I probably don't need more metal. If I wanted to, I could probably swap that metal out for like cement. Luxury goods. Or even sand, honestly. But I might skip the sand requirement entirely and go straight to a cement runway. Machinery and brick. I think you make one of these out of brick. Tarmac. So yeah, you can skip that and go straight to concrete, which would make it, I think, a tier 3. Yeah, tier 3, 4, 5. So, and then I can get tier 2s or tier 3s if I have enough victory points. Of course, at the moment, I don't have enough for anything, but I could get a hurricane. The hurricane is a fighter like the others, as opposed to this guy, which is a multi-role. And I don't actually... not really sure what I would use him for. I wish I could compare this to the other planes. Like, pick 2 of them and say what's different. Otherwise, I have to sit here and kind of look over them all. I don't know if any of this information matters or if it's just this that matters. By the way, I need to get a new parking spot going soon and another plane. Maybe after I get another victory point, I'll get that multi-role guy. Oh, sneezed and it hurt. It hurt really bad. I think I'm going to have to do the band one late another day because I don't expect to have enough time to get this done because I need both luxury goods and machinery to make both of those. That'll probably be another day. In fact, I might play this again tomorrow, as it's been an hour and a half and I haven't really gotten as far as I'd want, but I'm also having a pretty good time with it. Pilot competition. These can be... these are easy to lose from what I can tell. It's safe, which is why there's a safe thing there. So you shouldn't take a lot of damage. You can still take some. But it's kind of a dice roll in the sense of whether or not you'll succeed. So even though it's maneuverability, and I think you can only send one? Send your best pilot, yeah. So this only allows one, and in this case, even if I send this guy, who is definitely my best pilot, he's also high energy. His plane needs a bit of repairs though. He's still not guaranteed to win, like 68%, even though he's got all those stats. Of course, we are sending our best pilots. All right, calling it now. Do you think he's going to succeed or fail with a 68% chance of success? I'm going to go with succeed because I feel optimistic. You say succeed? Anyone else want to weigh in? I think that he's going to succeed or fail? I don't know why that's not loading, not showing up. Do that and then force it to show up. Oop. Nope. Okay, apparently it's not going to show up. Even though I know for a fact it's there. There we go. I should finish off the floor and the wall there. Then I'll get him to build the roof. I wish those doors folded out like opposite direction. Just for... hey, we won the competition. Guess that that's that. Even though he wins the competition, you can still sometimes lose. Because something might happen after winning the competition. Alright. So this building is now good, except it needs a roof. And I am going to build it in two separate roof, like building parts. This section needs to have walls on each corner. So I'm going to do that one, and then the other one's going to have its own separate roof. Get it all right? Yep. And it's definitely wood. 200 wood. He succeeded with a 44. That should be... oh, no, it's 3. I thought it was the 4th one. You can actually do more than the required missions if you want. You don't have to stop. Like if they give you more missions, you can just keep going. Keep succeeding. I don't know if you get any bonus for it, though. Clean. Shadow. He has to turn around, that's all. What I'm going to also do is areas, storage. Wish I'd done this beforehand now because I can't see the flooring. There, 8. And we'll go 8 to 12. And that'll be all of that. It'll have a higher priority, which means I should move everything from in here, but I'm going to actually remove the storage. Move storage. That building. And now they'll just come and bring it all in here, even though this roof still needs to be built. This guy is going crazy with the building of the planks, though. Probably the thing that's slowing us down the most right now. Building. Destroy. Destroy building. Someone should come in and start unpacking all of that, which should get this finished now. There's finally enough for it. Yeah. Finally enough beds for everyone. Everybody gets to sleep a good night's sleep tonight. That guy has passed the hell out for some reason. He's collapsed. He's got no energy. I don't know how to do anything about it. Go to... I don't have a what do you call it? A medical base, so he's got nowhere to go anyway. I think that's all I can get from there because the 11 slots is because I have no beans left. But I can gardening zone. Go another 4 of those. This is their seeds. This is going to be beans on food. So that's the seeds and that's the food. And why are you... I guess I get less food than I do from seeds. I get 200 there. I've got way more seeds than I need. I didn't need that many. Band. I might remove some of these. No, I won't. I'll expand this instead. 2 more. So now that's 60 and it'll get me 240 food. Which is good because I just realized we're out of food. We have 3 days left. We're gonna be unhappy. 40 food rations coming in. They use way more than that in a day. I think I might be screwed. Oh well. Now that I have the extra top, though, I can make more leisure areas or something. I might do outdoor. Let's get some chairs going. Gonna go. Another guy there. A pop. Couple more chairs right here. I don't think we need any more toilets. That'll improve it. Requires 2 wood. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a fire right there. Boom. We don't have any of the machinery or concrete meant for that. Do, do, do. Oh, I was going to say, what the hell's the cross? That's supposed to be a gravestone. Water pump. Finishing fuel tank. We probably need to get that because we don't actually have a fuel tank for storage. We do have fuel coming in, but only 10 fuel. That's not going to be enough. We need to get other things going. Bring resources immediately for the roof, please. Kind of wish I'd made a second source station now. That one guy seems to be a bit slow. Can I move? Oops. Can I move this? Move. Doesn't need to be inside, does it? Outside, does it? Brick station needs to be outside. That can be inside. So I'll move that inside in a minute. But I kind of feel like I should probably make a second one. Nah, it'll be fine. Yep. I don't know if you're there, Kenshin, but if you were assuming that I was going to run it after stating the better computer, you clearly don't remember my computer is a piece of crap. I can't run anything. Right, I have 4 victory points now, so I could get another... put another bed in somewhere and get another pilot. Go for a Bristol Bowfighter. That 10, 10, 20, 25, 15, 10. They're very different. So he's terrible at bombing, but he's pretty good in fighter and stealthiness, and he's really good in maneuverability. Guy's just a good all-rounder, though. Except for stealthiness, I'd probably send him for just about anything. Honestly, I don't think we do great stealth-wise. That guy's not bad stealth, but yeah. Maybe I need to put in another another plane spot. You know what? I might actually just dump him over here as well. They'll automatically harvest anything that's in the way. That's good. Yeah. Just need to put down another bed. So what I might do, to be real particularly lazy at the moment, is nope, sleeping. I'm going to throw one in right here. Yeah, right there looks good. And that should have no problems getting built. A dangerous recon mission. I think we can cover that. Oh. They lose, they can get destroyed entirely. He lost his mood boost too. But he's guaranteed to win. In fact, technically they're both guaranteed to win. This guy should get 100% though. Nope, still 80. I don't know if 88 is going to be enough. Do I want to send them both? The risk is 25. That'll get us 99. But it doesn't leave us with any more planes. It'll be fine. I'm building another plane spot right now. Guy needs to... Nope, too late. Because he needs to get that out of the way as quickly as possible. Hey, they won. Never mind. They kicked ass. I didn't even need to send both of them. That's fine. They can both take a good nap now. They should both be coming back just in time for sleeping. Fine. Everyone's a happy camper. Why is this roof not getting built? Oh, because there's not enough wood yet. Needs to have all the wood before it starts building the roof. I think the roof is like instantaneous build too. Is this thing empty yet? It's not. I'm going to get him to deconstruct it all. I won't rush with that other parking spot just yet. I'll let them do it when they do it. Someone will come in and finish destroying that in a minute. Does it need wood? Not really sure why it needs wood. It's just dirt on the ground. You can build hangars over them, by the way, and it's supposed to help prevent the degradation. As you can see there, 20% faster because they're exposed to the sky. But this guy here is already fixing up the integrity on it. I didn't realize that guy's taken... They both took some damage. Ugh. That ain't great. And that's not going up by much either. There we go. His health's going up, but the integrity is pretty low. I'll probably build a hangar on to it next time. That will be after they finish. There we go, the roof. Watch the roof get built over top. And then all of these things should stop being such a problem. Respond to missions, which I've already been doing. Successful missions, receive a shipment, and build a kitchen. The kitchen's definitely on its way. Whoop, wrong button. That's right, they dismantle it and they build it again. It doesn't consume resources, but it is a bit of a hassle. And I also need to put windows in. I forgot about windows. Which way does this go? Oh, way. I'm gonna put a wall like right here. Make this entire room a workshop, indoors workshop. I don't want to block the whole area. I need an outdoors area as well. Screw it. Let's put it on this side because they're already putting all the resources here. Actually, no. Yes. Yeah. We want to put a door in over here somewhere, probably. And need one in here. I want to put windows in. Windows are kind of important. That should be good. Should be good. That guy's working over there. That didn't get destroyed for some reason. Get rid of that. I'm wondering if maybe I should build a whole new barracks here. One here and then one there. And I kind of want to build one big one here and then have a medical center there. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I can set up the building for the kitchen now. How far was I going to go? I don't remember. The problem with destroying the building is now I don't remember where I was building it. $15 maybe? Yeah. What I'm going to do is put the wall there first. For the reasons of, I don't actually want it to try to rebuild stuff here. I put in door there. Going to be a door. Not that store that didn't actually get finished. Ongoing attack. Awesome. So we're getting attacked now. Set the alarm for the entire base. I don't actually know if they have somewhere safe to go. And they just attack us, essentially. There's nothing we can do about it at the moment. So... But it's over, so we don't have to do anything. What I will do is I'll hit the save button, because I haven't actually saved it yet. Yes. And I'm going to be swapping over now to Grounded 2. So give me one moment. What did everyone think of that game, anyway? Bum, 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 bum. Wrong button. Two. Save that.